Yo, what is up, bros? It's your boy K3T, and we're about to jump headfirst into the world of video games. We're talking about those pixelated masterpieces that have stolen our hearts, consumed our free time, and left us wondering, just one more level? We all have our favorites, right? But have you ever stopped to think about which games have reached legendary status by selling the absolute most copies? Get ready to have your minds blown because today, we're counting down the top 6 best-selling video games of all time. So grab your Mountain Dew, silence your phones, unless you're watching this on your phone, then maybe just turn down the brightness, and prepare to dive into the world of gaming legends. Let's do this. Alright, starting off strong at number 6, we've got a game that needs no introduction. It's Minecraft. This game, my friends, has sold over a mind-boggling 238 million copies. To put that in perspective, that's like selling a copy of Minecraft to every single person in Italy, France, and the UK combined. So what's the secret sauce? What makes Minecraft so irresistibly addictive? Well, for starters, it's the ultimate sandbox game. Remember building forts out of pillows and blankets as kids? Minecraft is that, but on steroids with infinite blocks, and you don't have to clean up afterward. Minecraft gives you the freedom to build literally anything your imagination can conjure up. Want to build a replica of the Eiffel Tower? Go for it! A giant working Pac-Man machine? Why not? The only limit is your creativity, and maybe how much time you're willing to sink into this game, because trust me, it's a lot. But it's not just about building, oh no. Minecraft also lets you explore vast, procedurally generated worlds. That means every time you start a new game, the world is different. You could spend years exploring and still not see everything this game has to offer. Talk about bang for your buck. And the best part? You can share all this with your friends. Minecraft lets you team up with your buddies online and build, explore, and conquer together. Sliding into the number 5 spot with a trail of tire marks and a mountain of cash, it's none other than Grand Theft Auto V. This game is a behemoth, having sold over 185 million copies worldwide. That's like selling a copy to every single person in Russia, with enough left over to start a small country. What makes GTA V so damn popular? Well, let's be real, it's the ultimate power fantasy. You get to step into the shoes of not one, but 3 criminals, each with their own unique story and set of skills. You can rob banks, outrun the cops in high-speed chases, and generally cause mayhem in a sprawling open world that feels more alive than some actual cities. But GTA V isn't just about mindless violence and destruction, although there's plenty of that too. It's also a game with a surprisingly engaging story, full of memorable characters, witty dialogue, and enough plot twists to make your head spin. And if you ever get tired of the single-player campaign, as if that's even possible, GTA Online is where the real fun begins. At number 4, we've got a game that's older than some of you watching this, but don't let its age fool you because this game is as addictive and challenging as ever. That's right, it's Tetris. This game has been around since before the internet was even a thing, and yet it's still managed to sell over 100 million copies. That's like selling a copy of Tetris to every single person in Egypt. So, what's the secret to Tetris's longevity? Simplicity, my friends. At its core, Tetris is just about fitting different shaped blocks together to form complete lines. But don't let that fool you into thinking it's easy. Tetris is a game that requires lightning-fast reflexes, strategic thinking, and nerves of steel. One wrong move and it's game over. But that's part of what makes Tetris so addictive. It's the kind of game that you can pick up and play for 5 minutes or 5 hours. It's the perfect game to play on the go, while you're waiting in line, or even during a boring Zoom meeting. Don't tell your boss I said that. Coming in at number 3, we have a game that took the world by storm and introduced a whole new generation to the joys of gaming. That's right, it's Wii Sports. This game sold over 82 million copies, which is like selling a copy to every single person in Germany. But Wii Sports wasn't just a game, it was a cultural phenomenon. It was the game that finally bridged the gap between hardcore gamers and casual players. Grandparents were playing against their grandkids, moms were challenging their kids to tennis matches, and dads were trying, and failing, to perfect their bowling technique. Wii Sports achieved this by being incredibly accessible. The motion controls were intuitive and easy to pick up, even if you had never touched a video game controller before. Suddenly everyone could experience the thrill of hitting a home run, sinking a putt, or acing a tennis serve. And let's not forget the sheer fun factor. Wii Sports was all about having a good time with friends and family. It was the perfect game for parties, family gatherings, or just a casual night in. Landing in the number 2 spot with a hail of gunfire and a mad dash for loot, it's PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, better known as PUBG. This game took the gaming world by storm when it came out in 2017, selling over 75 million copies. That's like dropping 75 million players onto a map and seeing who comes out on top. PUBG popularized the battle royale genre, a style of gameplay that's all about survival of the fittest. 100 players parachute onto a massive island, scavenge for weapons and supplies, and then fight to the death until only one player or team remains standing. What makes PUBG so addictive is the sheer intensity of the experience. From the moment you jump out of the plane, you're on edge, your heart pounding as you frantically search for a weapon while trying to avoid getting sniped by some 12-year-old with a sniper rifle and a thirst for blood. The game is a constant balancing act between caution and aggression. Do you play it safe, hiding in the shadows and hoping to avoid confrontations? Or do you go in guns blazing, taking the fight to your enemies and risking everything for a chance at glory? And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for. The game that takes the crown, the champion of champions, the best-selling video game of all time is, drumroll intensifies, Super Mario Bros. That's right, this classic game has sold over 58 million copies since its release in 1985, and it's still going strong today. Super Mario Bros. Isn't just a game, it's a cultural icon. It's the game that introduced the world to Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, Bowser, and a whole host of other unforgettable characters. It's the game that made platformers cool, and it's a game that continues to be enjoyed by players of all ages today. What makes Super Mario Bros. So timeless? For starters, it's just plain fun to play. The controls are tight and responsive, the level design is ingenious, and the music is so catchy it'll be stuck in your head for weeks. But Super Mario Bros. Is more than just a well-designed game. It's a game that evokes a sense of nostalgia and wonder. From the depths of Minecraft's creative mode to the adrenaline-fueled firefights of PUBG, these games represent the pinnacle of gaming achievement. They've sold millions of copies, spawned countless memes, and kept us glued to our screens for countless hours. What do you think of our list? Did your favorite game make the cut? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to tell us which games you think deserve to be on a future list. And hey, while you're down there, don't forget to slap that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another epic gaming video. Until next time, stay awesome, bros! These games have not only sold millions of copies, but have also left an indelible mark on gaming history. Which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming content.